What up, YouTube?
What up?
We're back.
We're back.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and throw us a like if you like what you see, what we're doing today, baby.
Today we have an life update / announcement.
Yeah, we realized we have not been filming as much as we normally do. Y'all know us. But, so we wanted to hop on and just give y'all a life update, talk about what we've been doing, just kind of sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what have we been doing, babe?
We're on our last stretch of wedding planning. We are basically 2.5 months away now.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding is October 12th.
Like 3 months.
3 months. I've been cutting the lawn and doing all of our lawn care, so I've been like physically tired. So like if you haven't seen me on TikTok and Instagram, I've gone like full force into our front yard and backyard.
Full force dad mode, like crazy. Like she canceled our lawn people and just took it upon herself, and she's been watching all these videos trying to get it perfect. So if y'all have any lawn tips, actually I don't know, you probably know it all now.
Yeah, I don't need any more lawn tips. It's a little overwhelming, and I've already been doing my own research, so I am fine on tips, okay?
And it also depends on like what grass you have, so
yeah,
you are doing it for
I'm following all the people that have my Bermuda grass.
Yeah. So we've been like outside doing, well, she's been doing most of it.
No,
but
you did help me last week. It was really nice.
Last week I was out there with her. I was pulling weeds. I still need to pull the rest of those weeds.
Yeah, I know.
So we've been doing that.
And obviously we've been working out per usual. We were really off track with our eating, so we're trying to lock back in because of a recent update with Lindsay.
Yeah. So it was a really good, I was very excited. I got a package in the mail, and it was my wedding dress.
Which I almost opened because she was out of town when it came, and we both just like opened each other's mail. But I recognized the name, and I knew it was like the name of where she got her dress from, and I was like, oh my fucking God, I almost opened this fucking package.
Yeah. So that would have been bad.
I know. I would have actually cried for both of us.
Well, it would have been, you know.
It would have been okay in the end, but like,
yeah.
It would have sucked.
But, so I got my wedding dress, and I tried it on, and I can't fit in it. No, that's not true. I can fit in it.
Yeah.
But I have to eat better, basically.
Yeah.
Until the wedding. So
I think it was like also combined with knowing that we've been eating like basically shit for the last couple of maybe.
And y'all know us. We try to like stay on top of it on our fitness grind.
I've been eating everything. Anytime I crave it, I'm like, oh, I want Popeyes. I'm gonna go get it immediately. I'm like, oh, I want fucking fried rice. I'm gonna order it immediately.
Yeah. And we had like friends over like every weekend for like 4 weekends. Yeah. Like last month.
And they were like spending the night every weekend.
Yeah, we were like spending the night, and we were like going to the pool. We were like getting lit in the house, playing cards, and I was just like off the rails.
My dad was here, which my dad throws us off the rails too, cause like that dude right there was
just drinking.
He got bottle in one hand, grill in the other hand, like that's it.
Oh, it was yeah.
It was Father's Day weekend.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we did that.
Yeah,
we were having a lot of fun with like a bunch of friends for a long time.
It was fun, but it kept us off track. Because the thing is, we thrive when we have like a what is it, routine.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're able to like fully be cooking home cooked meals, we're thriving. But once we have to order out, like who really want to order a salad over like pizza or wings or whatever, like, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And especially like, you know, if we have friends over, we're not gonna tell, like, they want to eat, like,
we don't be, like, weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, low-key, we were, like, laughing because what kind of sucks, every time our friends spend the night or, like, come hang, like, okay, when we have snacks to offer or when we're like, oh, you can have whatever's in our fridge, y'all, I almost feel, like, embarrassed because our fridge is, like, all of our snacks are diet.
Yeah, our snacks aren't very good to the average
They're
person.
good to us. Like, they're good to us. Like, we be tearing our snacks up. Like, late night, like, I be going and grabbing our snacks. But when it's somebody else that doesn't, like, they just eat, like...
They don't eat that type of food.
Yeah.
Like, these snacks suck.
Like, my sister was like, oat milk. Girl, you don't have nothing else? I'm like, no. She like, Quest chips. What other chips you got? I'm like,
Obviously, when we have friends around, we just kind of like go crazy. But we're back in. We're back on our grind.
We're locked in.
Locked in. I post my daily workouts every day on my workout app. So if you haven't downloaded that yet, I don't know what you're doing, but go ahead and do that.
She also posted her nutrition course, like crash course on there, which is what we're basically telling y'all that we do. Like, when I say our house is diet, we mainly just have lots of substitutions, and that's all courtesy of my baby doing all of her research and finding things that taste good. Oh yeah. Yeah, and follow her fitness account because she's about to hit 50,000. I'm very, very proud of you. Don't blush.
Oh, my Instagram?
Yeah, you're about to hit 50,000.
Yeah.
You've been working really hard on your content over there.
50K would be crazy.
It is crazy because like you just started that account a year ago around now.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Very crazy.
Yeah, that's right. That's wild. I just was like gonna post some videos on there, but I guess it's a little bit more than that.
It's definitely more than that. I think you've inspired a lot of people, including me.
Oh, thanks, baby.
What else? We got asked by our friends Court and Lex to be godmoms.
Yep, so...
So that's happening. Court is currently in the hospital, but she should be having a baby in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Well, no. Oh, yeah. 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah.
From when we're filming this.
Yeah.
By the time this goes up, the baby
Hopefully he's here.
We have been waiting so long. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like it's been so long because we low-key thought that she was going to have the baby early.
Bro, we were hoping when they were at our house that it was going to happen. Like, we kind of like wanted to be there for the moment, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, they went to the hospital like 2 times because they thought, you know, like her contractions were back to back, but...
They're like 2 minutes apart.
Yeah, so basically since that first time they went to the hospital, we felt like he was going to like come every
And it never came.
And he never came, so we have been waiting and they're finally going to like induce her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Saturday we're gonna have a new god baby.
Yeah, we're
excited.
We're excited for that. So,
yeah.
But I think that's it for the update. So I think we might have to get into why we're really here, talking to y'all today.
Oh.
Do you want to say it, or do you want to say it like at the same time?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
We found our donor! Loki thought you said something else at the end of that, and I was like, wait, what did she say? But yeah, we found our donor. I think the last update, I don't remember the last update. I thought we already told you guys, but...
Nope. Our last update was who we were going to go through to find a donor.
Okay.
And that was it.
That was
we did
it?
like a fertility Q&A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we found our donor. He's awesome. He's so sweet. We talked to 2 guys and both of them were equally as amazing.
It was so hard.
It was a really, really, really tough decision, but overall we kind of just went with our gut.
So we're going through a company called Sea Scout, and they're helping us choose our donor, or they were helping us choose our donor. And with them, for your final 2 choices, you get to meet them both on a Zoom call and then make like
your final decision.
Yeah. For our first option, which we really went into that thinking this was our guy just off of like initial, like his portfolio.
Yeah, like if he was the only one we met, we would have been 100%.
And we would have been happy.
So
like happy.
Yeah.
So we were really excited that day. We actually went to the park, and it was a park we'd never been to before because y'all know we're still new to this area.
Mm-hmm.
And it was honestly a weird experience. Not the call, but like, okay, so we... Okay, so we're driving around looking for a nice park to have, because, you know, we wanted a nice background or whatever to talk to him. And we saw...
That was probably my fault. I was like, let's go to the park. And like, yeah, it was a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was really good in theory. It just...
Yeah.
We had a weird experience. So, once we got there, I think within like literally 30 seconds. So we got on the Zoom, we're talking to the guy, and we're introducing ourselves. And as we're talking, this old white guy, maybe in like his 60s, I can see him like he's on the sidewalk, and I can see him look at us. Like I caught when he saw us. and he starts like straight line towards us.
Beelining.
Yeah.
And mind you, like, we're sitting like this and we have our phone in our hand, or it's like resting, and we're just like looking at this guy like coming towards us, and I was just thinking, I was trying to like talk to this guy that we were meeting, and then this other guy is like coming, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening?
And it's Atlanta, so if you live in Atlanta, you don't know what the fuck is about to come out of his mouth. But I just knew, like, the way his energy was, I already knew it was gonna be out of pocket. I felt it. So he started beelining toward us. Once he got to us, I realized he had like a golf club in his hand, like a random ass golf club, and he wasn't like just a single club, which is already unusual to me, a weapon. And he just starts spewing this religious rhetoric of like,
it was weird. It was really weird, and I know that it was racist and homophobic, and it was weird.
Yeah,
but it was like, then he just like kept walking. And and he was like smiling while he was
staring at me like the whole. We were making eye contact. Like it's like he didn't see Lindsay, so he was like looking at me that whole time. So he walks. I'm looking at him because I didn't want to take my eye off him because I didn't trust him. So I'm looking at him. He's talking, and I'm going, yeah. Like I remember like
we just were like,
yeah, yep, absolutely, yeah.
And meanwhile, the guy on our like the potential donor that we were talking to, he was like on the screen like, like, what's going on?
Yeah, bro. And I watched him, like, I literally turned my whole back to watch him keep walking, because he was still talking. And then we finally walked away. We were like, well, let's go to the car and talk to you, actually.
And that was our Atlanta,
authentic Atlanta experience.
So, yeah, we talked to him, and then, like, 2 days later, we talked to the second potential donor.
Yeah. The first one was, he was a personal trainer like Lindsay, so we thought that was really cool. He was gay, which was a huge bonus initially. Like, we were like, oh my god, this sounds like amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we just got along with him really
immediately.
Well. Like, it was just, and I liked him because I felt like he really understood he understood how much, you know, like, we needed it as like a lesbian couple. Like, obviously everybody knows, but because he was like, he's in the community, he really was like, I, you know, love that I can help you, and because one day I might need like somebody to help me, and blah 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 blah. So, yeah, he was so sweet, and yeah, I liked him a lot.
Yeah, and we left. I remember when we left the park, when we like drove away, we were looking at each other and we were just like smiling, and we were like, oh my god, like, did we just find our donor? And then, how many days later was the second call?
It was like 2 or 3. Yeah, like, I was like low-key like, well, I mean, I loved that first guy, so...
Yeah, but how can it get better is kind of where we were at with it.
Yeah, but we did end up talking to him 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
And we also just loved him.
Bro, we just clicked. Like, from the second that the call connected, his energy was so,
he's very energetic.
Yeah.
And, like, positive, and he's an athlete, and he's funny, outgoing, smart.
He had more of the essence of what we always thought our donor would be like, in the qualities that they had as a child, or just like his outlook on life, and I don't know. Yeah. I think like my favorite part was just him talking about his self as a child too, because that's also like really important, because you wanna be able to like recognize certain things when we have our own kids, of like where it may be coming from. And so like the things that he was describing, I was like imagining you like that as a kid, or me. And I thought that part was like really cool.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know, like that was like, we were just like, yo, like when we got off that call, I remember when we got off that call, my first thoughts, like what were your first thoughts after that call?
Well, my first thoughts were like, oh my gosh, like how are we gonna choose? What were yours?
I felt like I had made my decision while we were talking to him, but then when we got off the call, I remember looking at you and thinking like, I don't know if we're on the same page, because I also really liked that other guy, and it almost felt like we were gonna have to like break up with him.
Yeah. Because it did feel like that.
Yeah, I felt like
we felt
really
so
shitty.
bad. Yeah, we felt so bad.
But in the end, I just remember looking at you like, I was kind of like waiting to see what you were thinking.
Yeah, I just, my immediate feeling was like, oh my gosh, now we have to tell the other guy. Or like, not even, no, but I didn't make my decision right away. I was just like, oh wow, that was actually also really good.
Yeah.
How are we going to make this decision? So we were very, very, very lucky with our 2 options, and we're very happy with our final option. So we've been going through the steps and everything to be ready to go after the wedding.
So far, everything that we've done since, you know, going with Seed Scout is, the first step was I went to my fertility doctor to make sure that everything was right and everything looks good, thank God. The next step we did was they sent like a portfolio, and we went through hundreds of donors, or like 100 donors.
Like 50.
It felt like a lot. I remember scrolling, I was like, okay, goddamn.
They sent us a lot.
They sent us a lot.
Like, that's good, because like they were sending us people who we were telling the physical characteristics that we wanted. So they like put it together for us and they sent it to us.
Yeah, and then
they're good like profiles.
After I think like we didn't have our donor selected yet, but I did my genetic testing and everything went good there, and the donor also did his genetic testing. Oh, we chose our donor, got the genetic testing done, got more blood work done for other things. He did a semen analysis, it all looked good. And now we are currently in the process of working with our lawyer and his lawyer, which we also cover for his, like we get a lawyer for him so that we know like everything is done like properly, which is like mainly why we chose Seed Scout, because our biggest fear with having a donor is like, what is it?
The legality of it. Like not wanting certain things to happen, like them feel like they're gonna get custody and things like that. Just a bunch of, you know, all like the legal stuff. So
dude, that was like the first thing your dad said. And when we were talking, when we like told your parents that we found a donor, because we like sat down with her parents at dinner and we like told my mom and everybody, her dad was like, all right, but does he understand that he's not the father? And we were like, trust me, Pop, we are gonna make sure like legally that's never happening. And he does understand. That's also something that we talk about on the call regardless, and like the way that he described why he wants to help us and everything, it was just beautiful and perfect.
That was like another thing that we really liked. So yeah, now we're doing like the legal stuff, and then once that's all sorted, then I think the next step is him literally going to give the donations.
Yeah.
And then shipping it to us. And then once we get the semen, we can store it at our local facility, and then we can do it whenever we want.
It's so crazy.
So that's like why we're doing this before like the wedding, because once we have the semen, we can like, I mean, we're planning on doing it pretty shortly after the wedding, but you'll have it forever. So we could just have it and then not do it for 2 more years or something. Yeah. But we're just like this has been a long process, so we wanted to like get it started before the wedding.
For sure. The reason why we didn't go with the cryobank, I don't know if y'all just saw that new documentary on Netflix. What's it called?
Which one? There's like 5 out now.
The one with the man with
the man with
1,000 kids.
Yeah, that was bad.
That pretty much sums up why we didn't go with the cryobank though, because their regulations are more like suggestions. Like it's not against the law for them to have a donor have 50 kids instead of like the 3 that they agreed to. So like I think that was my biggest fear or anxiety around it, was like potentially having a donor who has all these kids and our kids possibly dating their siblings and like all this stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy. There's that one out, and then there's the Facebook donor one. And
yeah, that one was crazy.
And there's another one that we watched.
Did we?
Or everybody talks about the doctor thing. But
we did see that one.
Yeah, that's different.
That one was somehow worse than the other ones, because like that was like
that's disturbing.
And if you watch the documentary, it gives you like a better idea of what we mean when we say that cryobanks have regulations, but they're just suggestions. They're not against the law if they break them. So with Seed Scout and our lawyers, if he has another child that's not his own, like he with our agreement, he's able to have
his own kids, and he can donate to friends and family.
Yes.
If he knew the friends prior to like now.
Yeah. Which we were okay with that. Like, that's completely fine.
We're gonna like take over the dude's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wants to help out friends or family or have his own kids. So if he doesn't do that though,
like if he donates somewhere again, we can literally like that, like he's broken the contract. Yeah. That's why we went this route, and we're very excited and we're very happy that we found this route, because it took away so much. I feel like my anxiety now is more just like regular anxiety about like, you know, like being pregnant later and stuff like that, but not anything around like our kids' future.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel 100% confident. I mean, obviously, I'm very happy that you did all that research. 100%.
Bro, I was researching.
But so I never got to a point where I was afraid about that because before I could even think about it, you were already like on Seed Scout's website. So that was good.
I think it's because I knew I was carrying first. So I was also then like overthinking like, wait.
I mean, I appreciate it. I'm very happy. I'm so happy with what we decided to do.
Yeah, because now you know what you're doing when you carry.
Yeah, and so whenever I go, we'll just do it again with a new donor. Our life update. I don't think we missed anything else. Hopefully we'll be back with some vlogs for y'all. Have y'all seen my tattoos?
Yeah, you showed them in like the week you got them. But if you want to show them again because your arms look really nice, I'm down. Beautiful. It doesn't say beautiful, it says divine. But her arms are
I think my armpits are kind of hairy. But
no, mine are worse. You just can't see them.
Oh, I know.
Liz Nicole, don't play with me. I get a wax tomorrow, y'all. I was holding out.
Why are you getting one tomorrow?
Just because, like, I don't want to let it grow out too long, and then the wax is really gonna hurt. So
I see.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
No, I don't care. Anything else?
No.
All right, well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh, I got a last one. We've been watching Love Island. That's our last little update because when we get off the phone, we're gonna watch the newest episode tonight. The US one, and I never thought I would say that.
Yeah, if y'all aren't watching Love Island US, get out of here.
Yeah, it's the first time ever that the Love Island US season is also good. I've never, ever been able to say that.
And I don't think I've ever watched this many episodes like in a row.
You haven't ever. When I was watching the UK one, you still never watched it.
It is getting a little bit long, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, it was so many episodes. This is crazy. But I'm gonna watch it. But I like it now because I'm watching it as they come out. It's not like I feel like I have to just watch it.
You know why I think you're watching this many episodes? Is because you're not wanting it to be spoiled on
TikTok,
social media.
yes.
Yeah.
That's all my For You pages, so I might as well watch it for myself.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's happening tonight. So that's my last little update. So comment below who your favorite couple on Love Island US is right now. Who's yours?
Serena and Cordell.
Yeah, Serena and Cordell. This is a Serena and Cordell house.
My next favorite is Leah and Miguel.
I like Leah and Miguel. I like them together. I do.
Okay.
Do I like her? I still, y'all can fight me about it. I don't really care. But I like them together because his energy is so positive. Because, like, they were saying Kayla is a complainer, but Leah be complaining too.
Does she?
Yes.
Oh. Also don't think that Kayla, well, from what we see, well, obviously it's complaining, but it's just her crying about it.
Yeah, but just because she's crying don't mean she's not complaining with them tears. Like, she'd be like, fuck Aaron. Like, why can't you just do what you need to? She's complaining.
She's crazy.
Wait, do a Kayla impression.
Fuck Aaron. Fuck, dude. It's like I don't even know him.
Wait, why do I feel like you could do like a good Aaron impression with like your mouth?
Why does he be doing that? Thank you guys so much for watching.
Sorry.
We love you guys so much. We'll see you when we see you. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Period.
Bye.